Sí, sí.
Okay. Well, as I told you before, I am a current student at UNICA, which is a small teachers college focused on bilingual education. I'm taking a class on intercultural communication, which addresses many themes related to intercultural issues and as immigration, diversity, and identity. So, for assignment, I have to do an interview for a foreigner
Yeah.
who has some connection or interaction with Colombia. So, well, where are you from? No, sorry, what is your name?
Grant.
Okay, Rand, where are you from?
Melbourne, Australia.
Okay, what do you like most about your country or your culture?
Mm, my country. Um, there's not a lot I like, to be honest. Uh, I guess we're a pretty honest country.
Yeah,
That's one thing about our culture. We're honest about everything,
okay, about people.
and very sporty, very sporty.
Mm,
We love sport. It's like religion.
okay,
Yeah.
well, that's great. But what do you think about people? How is the behavior of people there? How you commute,
Had we
how's transportation there? Which is your favorite
okay.
place up there?
My favorite transportation now.
No, your favorite place up there.
My favorite place in Australia.
Yeah.
Melbourne, my city.
Why do you like
Yeah.
it?
Um, because it's the sports capital of Australia. It's more European, and
Okay.
the weather, you get very cold and you get very hot, so it's a bit different.
Okay. And all your family is from Australia?
No, only me and my sister.
Okay.
My parents, I'm from an immigrant family. My parents moved to Australia in 1984 from
Okay.
Scotland, and
Where are
all
them
my
from?
relatives, they're from Scotia, Scotland,
Okay.
and all my relatives, all my tias, abuelos, primos, primas, everyone still live in Scotland.
Okay, that's
My
great.
sister, my sister is born in Australia but lives in England.
Mm,
I only have my mum and dad in Australia.
well, that's cool. Well, do you know something about Colombia? How has been the story or something like that?
Like the history of Colombia?
Yeah,
Nah, history not too
no, too
much. No.
much. Okay. So, what did you learn about Colombia?
Um, I just knew different cities. I knew that it was on the Atlantic and the Pacific coasts, and I just knew a lot about the football. No more.
Okay. How long have you been here?
Since January 2015, so 3 years and like 3 months. Yeah.
Okay, but what did you come here? You came to just to visit Colombia to know what is it about?
No, I came to live here
Okay. And
permanent.
did you like it?
Yeah. Yeah, it's better than Australia.
Yeah, you think so? Why?
Yeah, I don't like Australia, to be honest. Neither does my sister, neither does my parents. None of my family like Australia.
Okay, what did you like Colombia so?
Colombia, the weather, the weather because climate because um it doesn't. There's no seasons. It's just the same all year.
Yeah, it's something strange because all time It's like or cold or warm, but it's like a mix
The
all
thing
time.
is that for example, Bogota is never cold and it's never warm.
Yeah,
It's never hot and it's never cold.
yeah, it's a
I can
mix.
walk in t-shirt every day, every night here, and
Yeah,
never feel cold, and it's never hot. So it's like between 14 degrees and 22 degrees.
yeah,
That's normal weather.
yes, in the middle.
Melbourne, we go from like zero to 47.
Oh, well, and we
Yeah. So the weather, the food, I like the food
okay. Do you like the food?
and football. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I like food here.
Oh,
Lechona, tamal.
okay.
Yeah,
And where do you live? In Bogota?
in Centro,
Ah,
19
okay.
con cuarta.
Oh, okay. I study nearby.
Where do you study?
At the Colombo.
What's the name?
The
I live at
the university.
the
Okay.
yeah the Punta Burger.
Yeah, I know it.
I live above it,
Ah, okay. You live so near?
above Aviator, Las Edificio La Sabana,
I don't know where is that located, but well, it's
next to
is
Aviator.
is near there. Well,
Very close. I can see Colombo from my balcony.
yeah, yeah. So it's 2 years. Well, tell me, did you learn something about history in your school?
In Australia,
Yeah.
yeah, we learn Australian history and World War I, World War II.
Okay. And do
Yeah,
you remember something about it?
yeah, I remember stories that they teach us at the World War II, but not much else.
Okay. And well, tell me, are you currently studying or learning something?
No, I've not studied since 2007.
Okay. And how have
Yeah,
you?
I don't like school.
Okay. And how have you learned Spanish?
I've never had a Spanish class. I just
Okay.
learned it by myself.
So that happens when you came here. You start to practice your Spanish.
No, I didn't really practice. I arrived, I knew maybe 6 words in Spanish, and
Okay.
just watching TV, um, talking to all my friends here are Colombians, and some of them speak English, some of them don't, so I have to speak Spanish sometimes. I just pick words up
Okay, but
like
that's
day by
good.
day. Yeah.
I would like to do
I
that.
do need lessons. Nah, I
Okay.
need lessons. You, you can't learn a language without lessons.
Yeah. I would like to do that, like to learn English just by talking with people, just practicing that. Because,
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's the best.
at the university is all, well, everything is like content, and during you learn your content, you have to practice your English. But it's better when you
Uh,
could practice more than what you learn. Oh, well, it's what I think.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, practice makes perfect.
Yeah. Well, is there diversity in your country?
Like multiculturalism.
Yeah, about multiculturalism.
Yeah, probably the most multicultural country in the world.
Okay.
For
Uh,
example,
yeah.
for example, my parents are Scottish. They're not Australian. All my friends in Australia, none of them have Australian parents. They're all Croatian, Serbian, Italian, Greek. Yeah,
Well, that's great. So, as
yeah,
you tell me that there are a lot of immigrants, right?
Yeah, lots. I mean, lots. Every second person is basically from a like a their parents are from a different country or their grandparents. Like yeah, like me, like my family, my parents are not Australian.
Oh,
Only me,
okay. But what do you think that happens?
because Australia is just a unique country that the natives there wasn't many of them, and then the British arrived, and then it was originally a prison. The country was a prison for the worst convicts of the United Kingdom, and
Okay,
then all the Greeks and Italians came. But now, because Australia is a big country, but there's not a lot of room because most of the country is desert. You cannot live in most of the country. There's not a big population, and now there's not many jobs, but there's too many people, so they're not letting immigrants in.
okay, I understand. Okay, and how do why do what do you think about Colombia in those cases? You see that here is a lot of people too from different countries. You could find people from Venezuela, from I don't know, from Australia, from Greek, all of that. So
Not there's not many immigrants here, to be honest.
no, you don't think
Like
so?
no, compared to Australia, there's hardly any immigrants here, to be honest.
Okay,
Australia is full of immigrants. Colombia's only got lots of Venezuelans lately, only because it's next to Venezuela and they have trouble there.
okay,
So they all come here. But really, there's not. I've never met an Australian here. There's not many like permanent immigrant residents here.
okay.
You get a lot of people visiting but not living permanent.
Well, yeah, from different depends because if they are Americans or maybe from Europe,
Mm,
is
no, not many, to be
just
honest.
to visit, just to know what is Colombia.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
maybe from
Whereas in Australia, illegal immigrants
yeah,
from Indonesia and Malaysia, Iran, India, Pakistan.
okay. Well, and what do you feel about immigration?
Well, it's good because I'm an immigrant. My parents are immigrants.
Okay,
Um, but it's bad as well because, for example, Australia they can't handle any more immigrants, so they're turning people away from the country. And
okay,
Australians, like for example, my parents have friends that are Australian, and they can't get jobs because immigrants took their jobs. So it's not a good thing as well. It's good and
okay,
bad.
okay. I would like to ask you, why don't you like Australia?
Mm, because it's too expensive to live there.
Oh, okay,
There's not many jobs. The like living expenses go up and up and up every year, but wages, like work wages, stay the same. So there's more and more people living on the street. It's getting worse. And the economy is getting worse and worse. And Australia will be in a recession soon. So the country's going in a downward spiral, whereas Colombia's going more in an upward direction.
okay. So would you like to stay here in Colombia?
Yeah, yeah, I have no plan on going back.
Okay. And why didn't you go? Well, yeah, why didn't you go to the country where your family is from?
Scotland,
Yeah, Scotland.
I have lived there for a little while, but it's not good either.
Okay.
There's
Ju-
not many jobs. There's actually less jobs. Too many people, and the weather's shit.
Okay. There
Yeah, it's terrible.
people there speaking English, right? All people?
Yeah, but with a Scots dialect, there's actually like different words that are not English.
Okay. Okay, okay. And what do you think about American culture through the world? What do you think about the imperialism about language or cultural
What do you
imperialism.
mean? Like from the USA or from South America, North America, like all the Americas or only the USA?
Well, first of all, about the USA.
I don't like the USA. I
Mm-hmm.
don't like their culture. I just
No.
don't like their people. I don't like anything. Yeah,
Okay,
they're egotistical, arrogant people generally. I think.
so you have been there.
Yeah, I have been there. I don't like it, and I
Okay.
just don't like their people. They're tourists. Like they just think everyone loves them. Their egos are big. I don't know. They're just their cultures. Just I don't know. I just don't like it.
Okay, there's too much people, right?
No, they're just arrogant people. They think they own the world, but they're really nothing.
Okay. So, well, so what are your plans now?
I don't have plans. I used to have plans, and then plans don't ever really work out, really, do they? So I just don't make plans now.
Okay. Well, I think that's all what I wanted to ask you. Thank you for your help.
Yeah,
It was very useful.
yeah, all good.
I
If you
hope.
ever need any more help, then yeah, you can contact me.
Okay, thank you. I hope it was
No
great
problem.
because I am practicing my English. I am just learning. I'm in first semester, so I'm trying to do it.
It's good that you're able to understand me.
Yeah, I'm able to do it.
That's
Okay.
good.
Okay, man, thank you. I hope you have
Thank you.
a good night. Just rest.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.